Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of the Meal Planning Challenge. Again, I'm Ashley, and today we're going to talk about actually one of the most important things of meal planning, and that's organization. So I want to tell you how my method, how to plan meals throughout the week. I do my shopping actually usually on Thursdays because I work at the beginning of the week. So that's usually, when all of my shifts are done and when we're basically running out of fresh food. And so I sit down the night before or the morning before I go shopping, and I pull out a list. So the list that I like to use is actually categorized by food group or where the food is going to be in the store. That's really helpful. Because I'm shopping with little people all the time, it's really easy to miss something if it's not written down. So I'm going to show you what the list looks like. This is an example of something I might use. So it's categorized by produce, canned goods, miscellaneous, frozen, that sort of thing. Before I did that, I was missing things because I was busy in the store, or I was not checking things off as I went. So that's been one of the biggest help. And I also pull out the 4 to 6 recipes that I'm going to use for the week. So I like to try 1 to 2 new recipes a week, but I'm only probably going to try, depending on how much time I have, 1 or 2 new recipes. If you try a new recipe every week, it's great kind of to add to all the recipes that you use all the time. I try not to pick too hard or time-consuming recipes because I'm busy. But if I have more time that week, I might pick up to 2 new recipes. And then I also try to vary it with what type of meat we're eating, and factor in, how busy I am for that day. So I like to plan 1 to 2 nights of leftovers, and I also like to try, to vary the type of meal it's going to be. So one night it's going to be more of a pasta dish. One night it's going to be more slow cooker. For example, last night we had soup. So it happened to fit kind of the weather because it's getting a little colder around here. So another tip I have just for as far as healthy eating goes when you're doing your grocery shopping is to shop the perimeter of the store. The healthiest foods are going to be on the outside of the store, so dairy and produce and things like that. More of the processed foods are going to be in the aisles. So I try to do that and try to pick more fresh ingredients that way. I noticed that as I've been making these shopping lists and doing this more and more, that I'm buying the same things every week. So almost every week I buy a rotisserie chicken because it's so versatile. And almost every week I'm buying 2 bunches of bananas. And I'm buying 3 different types of vegetables. And I'm buying, a head of garlic. And I'm buying, 3 gallons of milk and 1 to 2 dozen eggs. So that makes it easy because my list is almost the same every week. So I'm even so specific as to write down exactly how many onions I need for that week based on my recipes. So I pull out all my recipes at once. And I write down on my shopping list, or I'm sorry, on my recipe list, different from my shopping list, basically what we're having. So these are my 6 meals planned for this week, and I want to make sure that I don't run out of something. So I'm going to write down exactly how much I need of something, especially if it's more of a specialty ingredient. Like last week I made some salsas, so I needed jalapeno peppers, but I knew I needed 2, not just 1. So I write that down. So if you could share one of your organization tips today, that would be awesome. And have a great day.